parish. And before he left, he was able to check in with us. Let's go ahead and take a look at some of the conditions in Beauregard.
We're about 6 miles west of Dry Creek right now, heading towards deridder. And as you can see, the rain is picking up out here and the winds. Across the street from me is Bundick+lake, and I want to show you just how windy it's getting out here. The chop is really developing. I'm going to have my photographers zoom in on the water. It's going to be interesting to see how this storm develops over the course of the next 2.5 hours. We're told that although the eye wall is dissipating, it's still packing quite a punch.
All right, that was Mike Magnoli reporting from Beauregard. Got a good look at things, and again, several people lost power, or at least have lost power in parts of the parish. And the report we heard from Beauregard Electric was that they had about 3,000 customers. Let's see, that was about 6,000 customers. Check that. A lot of those were in different parts of their area. And so we'll continue to give those numbers updated. Clico, we heard, had lost about 3,000 customers, about 2,600 of them, mostly in the DeQuincy area. They also had some scattered outages in places like Bordelonville and Colfax, and I'm trying to think of one other area that they had it, but we'll keep you updated on those numbers as well. We do want to remind you that if you see some flooding and you live in Rapides, or I'm sorry, in the city of Alexandria, that there are some sandbags available, and Sarah Black has been standing by with us from the city complex, and I think we're going to be able to check in with her one last time to find out how things are going there. Sarah.
Well, right now we are still seeing more people pulling up here to the city complex and sandbags. And while they do have several pallets up here, and each of those pallets is filled with about 50 sandbags, there is plenty more sand over in a storage warehouse out here as well. So even if they do run out, they will continue to make more. So in case you go to one of the area parks and make your own sandbags, load 6 bags per person into your car for you. Al?
All right, Sarah, and obviously the weather conditions are wreaking a little havoc with our live shot truck as well. So we appreciate your hard work this morning, Sarah. Good job. And we appreciate everything that everybody's done. A lot of people have contributed today throughout the broadcast that we've had, keeping people up to date. Do we want to send this to Nick one last time before we sign off here? All right, let's go ahead and send it back to Nick, as we can hear rain coming down a little harder even on our roof right now.
And it's Sarah's day off today, so I hope she's enjoying the day off. Let's go ahead and take a look at what's going on. Yeah, Mother Nature had other ideas. We have the radar up. Flood warnings are still hoisted for Vernon and Beauregard Parish for another 17 minutes. No warnings officially, except for on the the Calcasieu River at Glenmora in Rapides Parish, and right in that area the rain is coming to a close. We have another couple hours worth here in Alexandria, and it's really picking up. You can see it, you can hear it if you're in the city right now. It is going crazy. You will notice one thing. Not a lot of lightning. I haven't seen a strike here officially, or at least showing up on our lightning registry in the last several hours. And these tropical systems are usually void of lightning, so no big surprises there. And we are going to see just an absolute barrage of heavy rain for the next couple of hours. Stay off the roads. Don't go pick up the kids early. Keep them in school. They're fine there, and they're going to probably come out to much drier conditions around the 3:15 time frame there as you go to pick those kids up. So, Al, been a heck of a day. We are heading toward the tail end of it, and that's when the gustiest winds will come. Let me check really quick here. We're at 13 miles an hour right now, so no big deal there. Nothing we can't handle. Had some gusts to 25 earlier, and we should see them gusting maybe as high as 40 near that eye wall, which is now around Oak Hill and back up toward the Coteau Lake area, stretching. It's kind of elongating down toward Glenmora, so it's weakening. It's dissipating here over the next several hours, but we'll still get some gusty winds in. Obviously, a lot of rain. Yeah, obviously. All right, let's go ahead and update people one last time. I was mentioning some of those numbers, and I want to give more exact numbers, talking about some of the electrical outages that we had. First of all, when we take a look at what's been happening in Beauregard Parish, we're going to tell you about the sandbag locations first. The city of Alexandria is handing out handbags to city residents. You have to live in the city to get these, but if you're interested in filling your own, you can head to Frank Hunter Park, St. Civitan Ballpark, or Bringhurst. Any of those locations, they've got sandbags and sand available for you to fill your own. Pre-filled bags that we saw Sarah at that location out at the city complex if you're interested in that. And if you need more information, you can give the city a call. You can call their first choice number, or first call number rather. And there you're looking at some of the bags that they've had pre-filled for people to pick up
on the pallets that Sarah was talking about. Now let's go ahead and give you some of those power outage numbers that we had a little bit earlier. If you live in Beauregard Parish or in the area that is served by Beauregard Electric and you do have any kind of a power outage, you can give them a call at the 800 number, or if you live in deridder, that number on your screen. The numbers that we did have from them a little bit earlier was that they are experiencing power outages in all 7 parishes which they serve. A total of about 6,000 customers out of the 38,000 that they serve, and they hope to have most of those customers with their power restored by the end of the day today. And as far as CLECO, they told us this morning they have about 3,000 customers who were without power, most of those in the DeQuincy area, about 2,600 of them, and the rest are in scattered areas of Bordelonville, Colfax, and Kinder was the name I couldn't remember before. But if you need to call CLECO, if you have a power outage with them, if things start to get bad in your area, there's the number which you can call them. All right, so I think that's going to do it for us during this noon report, as we've been trying to give you the latest information just to keep you safe and up to date on things as they've been transpiring. Hurricane Humberto, now Tropical Storm Humberto, and hopefully it won't be a tropical storm for much longer. Keep it here on News Channel 5. We will continue to keep you updated. Nick's going to be hanging around, and then Tom Convica will be coming in, so we'll make sure we keep you up to date if the rain starts to get any worse or things like that. And if there are any other items of interest or information that you need to know as far as flooding and things like that, certainly we'll keep you updated on that as well. And another resource for you is our website, which is kalb.com. In the meantime, enjoy the rest of your day, and thanks for being with us on News Channel 5's Midday.